Hey guys, Dr. Heavenly Combs here, and so many people are asking me about the Heavenly Investment Group. Listen, I started this group for entrepreneurs that are not afraid to take risks. Listen, everything has a risk. Doing nothing has a risk. We talk about real estate and 7 streams of income, but with the Dr. Heavenly Investment Group, we have platforms that make you money passively. That's right, everybody's winning. Everybody's winning. From the time you put your money in, most platforms starting out 2 to 4% on average a week. So what we're doing is we're learning, we're growing together. I say start small, never put in more than you can risk losing. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you put in enough to make you excited, make you watch it, you know? So it's an exciting time here with crypto. We're doing crypto hedge funds, Forex trading, and it's passive income, guys. You can't beat that, okay? We're all winning, we're all making money, we're all learning, and we're all having a good time at the same time. There's no time like the present. No time like the present to learn how to make money, how to be successful. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is having the freedom to spend time with our loved ones. Join us at the heavenlyinvestmentgroup.com. Good morning, y'all. What's going on? How you feeling today? Listen, I was trying to do something new, but I'm gonna just stick with what I know. Today's motivation is, why do you think some people just don't like you? Why do you think some people just don't like you? Now, you know that you as a person are what you are. Everybody has a spirit. Everybody has an energy inside them. And I've said over and over again that everybody is not going to like you, and you're not going to like everybody, right? But think about the people in your inner circle or around you that you work with, that are friends of friends, that are your family members, or people you just work with, and wonder why they just don't like you. You know what? Honestly, I think a lot of times it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. It has something to do everything with them, because they can't allow themselves to watch you shine. A lot of times you're too much for people. Sometimes you're doing too much for people. And it ain't that they can't do it for themselves. It's not that they cannot do the things you're doing. They're looking at your bright, shining bright, your light shining bright. And they're wondering, why you? Why you? And you got to understand, God is not a respecter of persons. He's not. So when you say, why you and not me, you just got to understand that it's just not your time. Don't dislike somebody for the things they're doing, or the shine they're getting, or the life you think they're living, because you don't know what they've gone through to get to where they're going. So my question again is, why don't some people like you? That ain't for you to figure out. Sometimes your spirit is so strong. Sometimes your energy is so strong that you command a room. Remember I said, don't just walk in a room, enter a room. Some people can't take you. Some people can't take you for your credentials. Sometimes you don't even have anything that they don't have, and they still don't like you. They're still envious. They're still jealous of you, and you're wondering why. Why, Lord? You know what? That ain't for your time to think. You got so much on your plate to do. You cannot worry about the people that like you. You have to come around, bring around people that love you, that uplift you. Okay, you can't worry about the haters. They hating on you because their mediocrity is and your greatness is bothering and irritating their mediocrity. And now you're making them feel bad because they're not doing more. They know they can do more on this earth. Just like I told you before, when you have something bright shining inside of you and God is giving you a gift, right? It makes you depressed. It makes you unsettling. It makes you upset that you're not doing the things that God has called you to do, right? So you look at somebody else that's doing those things and you're like, I don't like her, or they hate on you. They try to put you down. I'm gonna tell you a little story. I went to lunch dinner with somebody not too terribly long ago who I thought like me, I thought that was in my friendship circle. And immediately they started to try to discredit me. They tried to put me down, put my husband down, just say negative things over and over again. And I'm like, am I missing something? Did I do something to this person, or are they upset about something? No, it's your light is shining too bright. You're doing too much. Listen, but you can't allow other people to dim your light. And that's the easy route. Remember I talked about mental toughness, and you gotta be strong-minded. A lot of times you will exit your journey so you can be accepted by other people. Don't do that. Don't do that. What my mama used to say is get from round now. Get from round there. I had lunch with a person and I thought we liked each other. And I've supported them in their businesses. You cannot make somebody like you. If they don't like you, get away from there. My mama said, get from around that. Don't go around there. The energy is changing. You ever been around somebody and you were full of energy and excitement, and then when you left the table, you just broken and like wondered what the hell happened and what happened? That energy is not for you, and you may be too much for that person. It ain't your fault. It ain't your fault. Your energy and everything you're doing is bothering that person's mediocrity because they know they can do it too. So get from around there. I was talking to Les Brown last night, and he said to me, OTP, only top people, only quality people around you. That's why I always say keep your circle tight, keep your circle small. You got to know that the people around you are for you. And sometimes the people that you think are your friends, that are hanging around you, that are being with you, going to events, doing things with you, they're waiting for you to fail. They're waiting for you to fail. And people say, Dr. Heavenly, how the hell you gonna do reality TV and now you're trying to talk positive? Now you're trying to do positive motivation. You know what? I gotta follow my calling. And the thing about it is, who's better to do it? Who's better to do it than somebody you've seen make mistakes over and over before publicly, on TV, low emotional intelligence, right? Not that I've ever been a bad person, but I ain't got to convince nobody because the people that love me, they know my heart, So my whole thing is I am called to speak motivation, and why not me? Don't you want to see somebody that made a complete change? And when you watch them make a change and stop using profanity and stop drinking and doing whatever they were doing and make a complete turnaround, isn't that inspiration to others? My God, my God. Why am I called? I told you before, it's been prophesied, I do not have a choice. So my thought for today is, let the haters hate. You can't worry about that. You got to do what God called you to do and what you've chosen to do. And I hate that it's taken me this long to walk in what I'm supposed to be walking in from the very beginning. I've made mistakes. We all have. I thank God for blessing me. And every morning I want you to get up just like we do. Get in your journal and write 3 things you're grateful for. Get that gratitude journal. I'm telling you, it works right through, because it's nothing I've done to be so blessed. So when you look in your gratitude journal and you see all the things you're thankful for, right? You wonder, why is God continuously blessed me this much? And I know I ain't been doing the right thing. That's the grace of God. That's his grace. And when you think about the goodness of God's grace, you can't worry about people that don't like you. You can't stop now. What somebody said, you can't stop now. You can't stop, won't stop, can't stop. Now, I got a calling on my life, and I'm telling you, you do too. And you cannot let people stop you from your calling. You know how some people are afraid of what people think? Well, I ain't never been that, right? So some people might come in and say, well, dang, Dr. Heavenly doing this now. I can't see it. It ain't for you to see because it ain't for everybody. Listen, only certain people are meant to hear. There are certain people that will be motivated by a lot of people in this world. But some of them will be motivated by Dr. Heavenly, and that's why she's been called to do this. Don't think about it too long, And my whole thing is never dim your life for other people, y'all. Make sure you tell everybody in the morning to get up with Dr. Heavenly, morning motivation, 6:30 a.m. live on Instagram, and it'll be on Facebook. And make sure you like, subscribe, and I want to know, you write it down in my comments. What are 3 things you're thankful for this morning? And every morning, write down 3 things you are grateful for this morning. Write it in my comments. I want to see it today. What are you thankful for? What are you grateful for? And we're going to thank God for this beautiful day He's given us. Get up, get out, do something every day to get to your goals. That's my time. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye. My shirt kind of ugly. We at Smiles by Dr. Heavenly take your smile very seriously, and that's why we work with the best and we do the best for you. I'm very excited about working with Integrity Lab on our new Heavenly crowns and Heavenly veneers.
The crowns that we're delivering here at Dr. Heavenly's office, we're really putting an extra touch in. We have master ceramists working on these crowns that are going in doing a 8 to 12 layer powder buildup, giving a nice halo and sizzle edge. So when you give a smile, it's a nice natural looking smile. We're delivering truly aesthetic crowns that are, in my opinion, they're elite. They're a step above the rest.
Myself and Integrity, we partnered up and we want to give you the best smile possible. We can make sure that you have a beautiful smile that can change your life.